Deal with a terrible boss. There are some things in life that you can choose, and there are some things that you cannot. One of the things that you cannot choose is who your boss will be. Until you have applied and have been admitted to the workplace, who your boss and supervisor will usually be unknown to you. If you happen to end up with a terrible boss, here are some steps to help you deal with him. Use kindness as your weapon. The easiest way to work up to your boss, no matter how terrible he is by acting as kind as possible. When your boss offers too much work or is inconsiderate about you, you should not immediately retaliate. Instead, you should simply take the time and effort to earn his trust and to get on his good side. Make sure that you never gossip about your boss, no matter how terrible he may be, and even if the other co-workers are gossiping about him. Doing this will only worsen the situation. If the boss finds out that you have been talking behind his back, he may treat you even worse. And even if he doesn't, talking behind his back will usually make you more subjective and angry. Make him look needed. Another easy way to make your boss like you and treat you better is by pretending to need his assistance. Even if you are an independent worker, you should sometimes ask for some suggestions and comments that can make your supervisor look smart and needed. Make sure, however, that you do not do this too much. Otherwise, he might begin thinking that you are incompetent and that you cannot work on your own. Earn your brownie points. Try to work with vigor and enthusiasm. Your boss should be able to notice this, and may look better on you when you do. For instance, you should try speeding up your work or helping others out after you have done your tasks. Do this for the first few months in office, and your boss will begin thinking highly of you. Know your limits. Keep in mind, however, that there are some things that you do not need to tolerate. If your boss is harassing you physically or verbally, then you should immediately report his behavior, or talk to him personally about it. If he does nothing to amend or to rectify, then you should consider getting help from the HR department. Just because you are his subordinate does not give him a right to trample over you. Consider getting transferred. If all these steps fail, you should also consider getting yourself transferred to another branch or department in the company. You can do this by communicating with the Human Resource Department. Inform them about the situation and ask about vacancies and other job openings in the company. Ask them to transfer you there instead. A terrible boss can be very difficult to deal with, and can make your work life very hard. With these steps, however, you should be able to deal with a terrible boss.